Alright, so we've got most of the elephant stick done. Instead of cutting this top off, we're going to leave it and put this tree thing here. I understand it looks like it's coming out of its head a little bit, but from the front it looks like it's behind him. From the back it looks like it's in front of him. And like he's running into it. The side looks like it's over there. The thing is, this is height-wise. The person's head's going to be around in here. I want this extra height kind of block things as they're hiking, cobwebs, branches, things like that. So we opted to leave this in, and we're going to sculpt this out a little bit more. We're going to color this yet. We got some grays to put in and stuff. Got some filigree there. There's leather that's going to be put on here. There's another elephant here. I like this one. He's kind of swaying his head. We're going to refine everything with a little bit of sandpaper and stuff. Now this is see, that side didn't have the horn and this side did. Remember? This is not sure. Maybe a wildebeest, but you know, their horns are thinner and they go up. This is sculpted more like a sheep. There are some Molfton sheep, which are thought to be the origin of all sheep today. The Molfton sheep, and they're in Asia, Cyprus, and some other areas. Kind of north of elephants. They don't coexist with elephants. So this is kind of like that. Maybe at some point they did coexist. I looked for animals that had horns that drop down that coexist with animals. There aren't any. All their antlers go up. Antelope, wildebeest, everything goes up. So this is kind of like a Molfton sheep. Does look pretty cool. Is what it is. And we've got another elephant down here. Really cool elephant. And it was fun making them look really nice from all directions, you know, with the sticks being so small. And then the one that is at the bottom, and this is where, you know, will be on the ground. And if you hang around, stay tuned, I'll show you the dragon stick. It's done. It's done and clear coated and finished. Signed and sealed and not delivered yet. And refine some of this stuff, and then we're going to get some color on here and see if we can get this thing about wrapped up as well. I got one more stick to do after this. NCTG, I don't know, some sort of trail between Ohio and Michigan and some other things. Oh yeah, there's the baboon. Alright, we're going to start up here with this tree. And the only colors I'm going to be using is brown, gray, and green. There'll be some green in this. It'll be the same color green. There'll be a little bit of brown. Grays in the elephants. Be some greens in here. There'll be a brown leather. Greens in here. All the wood in between is going to stay what it is. Just get sanded and clear coated. There'll be a little brown in the baboon. Gray. A little brown. A little bit of white. And gray and gray. So, gray, green, and So we got everything pretty much cleaned up. We're going to go through and just kind of sand out some of the rough spots in between. And then we'll add a little bit of color to a few key points. And then we'll get this thing clear coated. Let's take a minute and check out this dragon stick before we get to start coloring this one. And I'll show you what the dragon stick turned out like. Alright, so there's the dragon stick from a distance. I'll show you up close. Now there's a glow-in-the-dark orange paint on here. I don't know if it works or not, but I did top coat this flame with a glow-in-the-dark orange paint. Here's the dragon's face. You can see the smoke rolling out of his nose. That's pretty gnarly. He's got a harness through his mouth like a horse. Here's his eyes. And it comes back, and his horns go all the way down his back and twist. And then he's got his legs, they just kind of pressed against him. Now the bottom is kind of this, I burn it, put a little purple in it, and splattered it with stars. See it? So it's kind of like a space theme. It's wrapped with copper wire, epoxied, so it's not going to split or anything. Which this video is not doing it justice, but it looks very space. And then then he comes right out of the bottom of the space, and then we go up his belly. All the way up to his head, and he's blowing fire. Now, this is designed, this has got a buckeye on it. It kind of looks like an eyeball, like a dragon's eye, painted. But you can put your hand in here, and it gives you basically, hold on. So you can just put your hand in here, and then you slide the eye down on top. And now if you let go or your stick, you're not going to lose your stick. You can still get it back one-handed. You can flip it around and grab it to move brush and stuff, all one-handed. Alright, so we're going to start putting some color into this. We got everything pretty much where I want it. And these areas right here are staying, so I can go back and touch those up. But we're going to start with green. I have some green here that I want to do, which I'll probably put in and sand back here. Then I'll probably put the green in and then sand it back off so the green's down in those grooves. I've got the top of the tree green. And then I'm going to paint a few just blades of like grass in between here, here and in here before I clear coat it, just coming up, so that the green continues. And then we're going to do some brown, and then we'll do the gray. So let's get started. Alright, green is blue and yellow. So we want a good color green, kind of a forest green. And that's going to take a lot of green or blue and yellow. So I don't need any yellow. Let's just mix it right here. And I put a little bit off to the side because it's going to give me a little bit darker green for And we're going to spray this, get some, and then I'll show you the whole thing. So this is the leather I'll be using. It's a little wider than the handle is right now, and it's longer than the handle. We're going to fold it over, punch some holes in here, and lace it together with some of this leather cordage. Alright, so there's the elephant stick from a distance. There's an elephant there, that goat thing, the other elephant, and the top elephant with the tree out of its head. Let's look at it closer. So at the bottom, you got this elephant, and its foot's down on the ground. You got those little grass pieces. I love the wood. The wood all by itself is really cool. It's gray, brown, multicolored. And we got another elephant here. Has a little tail. Some more grass. Then this, what I'm calling a Molfton goat or sheep. Molfton sheep. And then there's a baboon right there. Well, the baboon head. And then back here is this big old red baboon butt sticking out of the back. And then on top of that is another little elephant. And then the filigree, the little leaves that we made. Then we got the leather handle. And I positioned this so that the weave here is in the front, giving you extra grip, and padding on the back of your hand, which will be pretty nice. And then you got this other filigree. And then this top elephant. And then the tree.